This is 60 Seconds for Sunday from the monks of St. Benedict's Abbey.
Today we celebrate the Solemnity of Christ the King. Our Gospel invites us to consider what kind of King Christ is. As Jesus is suffering on the cross with the words, "The King of the Jews," posted above his head, those passing by mock him, saying, "If you are the King of the Jews, save yourself." One of those crucified with him, too, reviles him. "Are you not the Christ? Save yourself and us." But the good thief, crucified with him, has a different response. "Jesus, remember me when you come into your kingdom." Upon seeing the King of the Jews suffering on the cross, there are two responses presented to us. Challenging his authority, "If you are the King of the Jews," or asking to be a part of his kingdom, "Jesus, remember me." When we encounter the cross in our lives, which is our response? When suffering comes our way, do we challenge God and fight against him? "If you really are all-powerful, then prove it and stop this now." There's something very human and understandable in this response, and for many of us, it may be our first impulse. And there's nothing wrong with asking God to relieve us of suffering, as Christ did in Gethsemane. But to become stuck in this attitude blinds us to the reality that the cross is never without the crucified. When suffering comes into our lives, Christ the King is always there too. So, like Jesus in the garden, even as we pray, "Lord, take away this cup from us," we are invited to pray, "Not my will, but your will be done." Rather than challenge Christ's kingship, we can ask to be a part of his kingdom, to be with him. "Jesus, remember me." Then we can rest in the hope that Jesus will respond, "Today you will be with me." It is this attitude of surrender and trust in God, in his kingship, even in suffering, that unites us with Christ.
For more from St. Benedict's Abbey in Atchison, Kansas, see our website, kansasmonks.org.